When you think of Italy, you picture sunlit piazzas, espresso aromas, and the Mediterranean's gentle waves. But the real Italy isn't found in glossy brochures, it's in the odd rules, hidden corners, and contradictions beneath the surface. Today, we're exploring the country's quirks, beaches with bizarre laws, ghost towns revived for €1, and secret paradises reached through darkness. Italy is a land of strict rules and joyful chaos, where you might be fined for a towel on the sand, but gifted a coffee by a stranger. Let's peel back the layers and discover the peculiar, sometimes dark side of La Dolce Vita. This is the Italy I find endlessly compelling. Our first stop is Sardinia's La Pelosa Beach, a paradise where the sand is so precious, it's fiercely protected. Here, laying your towel directly on the sand is illegal. Authorities noticed tourists were unintentionally stealing sand, grain by grain, on towels and skin. Multiply that by thousands, and the beach was literally disappearing. The solution? You must use a thick mat under your towel, no exceptions. Patrols roam the beach, watching for terry cloth infractions. Fines for breaking the rule can reach hundreds of euros. It's a surreal sight. Families carefully setting up their mats, creating islands of compliance. Vendors sell the required mats right on the beach. The message is clear: respect the sand, or pay the price. Every grain is treated like a relic, and the beach is managed like a museum. The local government has monetized preservation, drawing a literal line in the sand. It's a paradox, protecting nature with strict unnatural rules. Yet, there's a stubborn beauty in this effort to save a paradise from being loved to death. In a world of vanishing wonders, La Pelosa stands as a peculiar, determined exception. Here, the battle for beauty is fought one towel at a time. Next, we visit Budelli Island's Spiaggia Rosa, the pink beach, famed for its delicate blush, created by crushed shells over millennia. Its beauty became its curse. Tourists took pink sand as souvenirs, and the color began to fade. In the 1990s, the government sealed off the beach completely. Now, you can only admire it from afar, like a masterpiece behind glass. For over 30 years, Budelli had a sole resident, Mauro Morandi, a modern-day castaway who became the island's guardian. He arrived by accident in 1989, fell in love, and stayed as caretaker. Mauro lived simply, sharing the island's story online and educating visitors from passing boats. He was both hermit and ambassador, fiercely protective of the fragile ecosystem. But, in 2027, in 20 sak in suwan, one sorito once, what a madzum respond to buwan nakon kwari don authorities evicted him, arguing his presence conflicted with conservation. The king was exiled, and Budelli became utterly uninhabited. The island's beauty is now preserved in solitude, tinged with the sadness of Mauro's absence. It's a strange victory for nature, necessary, but bittersweet. Budelli's story is a reminder: sometimes, protecting paradise means keeping people out. The pink beach endures, fragile and untouchable, a symbol of what's lost and what's saved. And Mauro's legacy lingers, a human echo on a silent shore. In Italy, even isolation has a story. The pink beach is both a warning and a wonder. Its beauty survives, but only at a distance. Sometimes the price of preservation is loneliness, and sometimes that's the only way to keep the magic alive. Not all of Italy's strange beaches are about rules, some are about adventure. On the Ligurian coast near Cinque Terre lies Guvano Beach, famous for its secrecy and its clothing-optional freedom. There's no signpost, no easy path, just a long, abandoned railway tunnel. To reach the beach, you step into darkness, leaving sunlight behind for a kilometer-long walk. The tunnel is pitch black, damp, and echoing, your senses heightened with every step. Most use phone flashlights, but the darkness is disorienting and thrilling. You pass strangers, sharing a nod, a silent bond among those who dare. After 15 minutes, a pinprick of light grows into a blinding archway. You emerge onto a wild, secluded cove, cliffs rising around you, the sea a deep blue. Guvano is a haven for free spirits, a world away from regulated beaches. Here, the only rule is the courage to walk through the dark. The journey is a rite of passage, a metaphor for finding freedom by embracing the unknown. The beach's magic lies in its secrecy and the darkness you conquer to reach it. In Italy, sometimes the best places are hidden, and the path is half the adventure. Guvano is a secret world, revealed only to the bold. It's a reminder, to find paradise, you must first step into the shadows. The reward? A place where rules fade and nature reigns. Sometimes, the journey is the destination. Leaving the coast, we head inland to Italy's dying towns where you can buy a house for €1. It sounds like a dream, but it's really a desperate bid to revive empty villages. These towns are fading, young people gone, houses crumbling, silence replacing life. The €1 price is symbolic. The real cost is restoring a ruin, often at great expense. Buyers must commit to renovation, posting a bond and finishing within a few years. The homes are often shells, roofs collapsed, nature reclaiming walls. Yet, dreamers and descendants of emigrants take the gamble, drawn by the chance to rebuild both a house and a community. I met a Dutch couple, 6 months into their project, exhausted, but hopeful, welcomed by elderly neighbors. The scheme's true goal is to bring life back, new families, children in schools, customers in shops. It's a creative, risky attempt to reverse decline, one house at a time. The future is uncertain, but the hope is real. In Italy, even a crumbling ruin can be a new beginning. Sometimes the sweetest life starts with a gamble. In Italy, coffee is a ritual, governed by unwritten rules as strict as any law. Order a cafe, a single espresso, stand at the counter, drink quickly, and move on. Sitting down, expect to pay double or triple. You're buying the seat, not the coffee. The biggest taboo, nai enso, never buy and die ori enzi nai you're now a cappuccino after 11 a.m. It's strictly a breakfast drink. Ask for one in the afternoon, and you'll get a polite, puzzled look. After midday, it's espresso, or at most, a macchiato. Yet, amid these rules, there's warmth, the café sospeso tradition. In Naples, you can pay for an extra coffee, leaving it suspended for someone in need. It's an anonymous act of kindness, connecting strangers through a simple cup. I tried it. A barista's stern face broke into a smile, and soon, an elderly man quietly claimed his coffee. In that moment, the ritual became a gesture of community. Italy's coffee culture is a blend of strict codes and deep generosity. The heart of the country beats in these small daily acts. To understand Italy, watch how it drinks its coffee. It's a world of contradictions, rigid yet welcoming, all contained in a tiny cup. From coffee bars to city buses, Italy's quirks can turn dark, especially in Rome, the pickpocket capital of Europe. Bus 64, packed with tourists and commuters, is a prime hunting ground. Pickpocketing here is a team sport. One distracts, another steals, a third blocks, and a fourth vanishes with the loot. Tourists, distracted by sights and overloaded with valuables, are easy targets. The operation is swift and seamless. Wallets and phones disappear without a trace. I watched as groups, sometimes with children, scanned bags instead of landmarks. The choreography is chilling. A dropped bag, a sudden commotion, and in seconds, the theft is done. Victims are left shocked, not just by the loss, but by the violation. The pickpockets melt into the crowd, leaving only frustration behind. It's a dark dance, hidden in plain sight, a reminder that beauty and danger often share the same space. In Rome, vigilance is as essential as wonder. The city's magic is real, but so are its shadows. Even in the eternal city, you must watch your pockets. Sometimes the sweetest life comes with a warning. Italy isn't just one country. It holds two others entirely within its borders. First, Vatican City, the world's smallest state, a walled enclave in Rome, ruled by the Pope. Crossing the border is as simple as stepping across St. Peter's Square. No passport needed. Vatican City has its own laws, police, coins, and stamps, a spiritual and political powerhouse in miniature. Then there's San Marino, perched on Mount Titano, the world's oldest republic, fiercely independent for over 1,100 years. Visiting San Marino feels like entering a medieval time capsule, complete with its own government and quirky traditions. It's not in the EU, but uses the euro and thrives on tourism and banking. The truly odd part? You can visit all three countries in a single day. Coffee in Rome, a stroll in Vatican City, dinner in San Marino. Nowhere else can you cross so many borders so easily. These microstates are more than curiosities. They're living reminders of Italy's layered, surprising history. Italy's complexity is unmatched. Entire nations hidden within its folds. Here, the past and present, the grand and the tiny, coexist in a way found nowhere else. It's the ultimate Italian quirk. And it's all just a train ride away. Our journey through Italy's hidden corners ends here. We've seen beaches policed like treasures, ghost towns revived, and rules that shape daily life. These quirks and contradictions aren't flaws, they're what give Italy its depth and character. La Dolce Vita is complex, beauty and frustration, tradition and change, generosity and caution. To savor the sweet life, you must taste its strangeness too. Thanks for joining me. Share your own Italian stories below.